Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just joining us, you are welcome, and to my returning subscriber, thank you for always tuning in. So today we'll learn how to make this beautiful pleat and twist turban. If that is something you are interested in, kindly keep on watching, and please guys, make sure you like, you subscribe and you share. Thank you. So we are going to start with the pleats by the side. I've already made the turban base. If you want a video on how to make the turban base, let me know. If you are a new subscriber, my old subscriber should know how to make this by now. So for the twist, it's just like autogele pleats. So it's in 5. I make 5. So the measurement for the first one is 2 inches by 25 length. 2 inches by 25 length, and I cut that one into 2 pieces. That will act as the 1 and 2. Same with the wording. The difference is that the wording is just 1.5 width but the same length, which I later reduce the length by 1 inch because of sewing. So the other one is 27 inches by 2 inches width. 27 inches length, 2 inches width. I also cut the same thing for the fabric and the wording, but the wording is 1.5. The wording is 1.5 inches, and I reduce the length by 2 inches. That is 25 for the wording. This one will be the fifth one at the top, and is the longest. This one is 29 inches for the length, 2 inches for the width. Same thing with the wording, but I later change this one. But when I get to that place, I will explain so that you understand better. So now the next thing is to go to our sewing machine to sew. That is where the next work is now. So now the first one, we are going to fold the wording inside, just the way you see me do. Then we use one side to cover it, and we use the second side of the fabric. You can fold it in, but since it's not going to show, there's no need of this folding in. It's not going to show outside, so you just fold it, use it to cover the second one, just this way you see me do. You can see it. So that's how we do for the wording and the fabric. Then you sew it at the middle. The sewing will be at the middle. You just sew it. So this is the step we are going to create for it. I fold the wording inside, then I use the fabric to cover one side on, then the other side to cover everything, and I sew it. As you can see, I sew it at the middle. So I finished sewing this one. This is the first one that I finished sewing here. I sew it at the middle, you can see. So this is the second one. This is the number 2. It's the same process. Just for the wording, just as you see me doing this video, you fold it, then you fold it. You can see I did not allow my wording to get to the end of the fabric, because you know we have reduced it by 1 inch. So you leave that 1 inch out and you sew it in the middle. So this is how I will do for everything. So this is the same process I will do for all the fifth one, for the fifth strip that I cut. So when I finish sewing, I'll let you know the next step to take. So here I have finished sewing the four. I finished sewing 4 here. I sew 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So the reason why I did not sew the 5th is because I want to change the measurement of the 5th, because I don't want the showing. I don't want the showing to show at the front, at the upper part, because this last one is one that will be at the upper part. I don't want it to show, so I cut another fabric. This fabric, the width was 4 inches and the length was the same, 29 inches. Then I cut another wording too. The width was also 4 inches, while the length is the same, 29 inches. Then I will fold it into 2. Then I will turn it. I'll sew it down, fold it into 2, sew it down. I will sew the wording too, the same way I sew the fabric. I'll sew it down. Then I will turn the fabric inside out. No need of turning the wording, because the wording will be inside the fabric. So you don't need to turn the wording. Just sew the fabric and you turn it inside out. So here I have finished sewing the 2. You can see I sew the wording, I sew the fabric, then I'm just turning the fabric inside out. So yeah, I finished turning the fabric inside out. Then I put the wording inside. I'll put the wording inside. It's a tedious process, but I fold. You can see I wanted the sewing to be by the middle, but the wording was not complying, so I just put it inside flat like that. So this part, this is where I finished putting it inside. I was about even tacking it together, then I discovered that the one I did was big, because this one, it was giving 1 inches, while this one, the fifth one that I sewed, it was giving 1.5. So it was now bigger than the one, and I want everything to be the same size. So now I'm going to reduce the sewing to 1 inch, and I will reduce the sewing of the wording too, and I will repeat the process and put it inside the wording back. That is what I did in this place. I've already reduced the fabric to 1 inch. So when you measure it now, it's 1 inch. Same thing with the other ones that I did earlier. So I put the wording inside. So now the next step is to gather all the strip together. So here I'm gathering all the strip. Then we are now going to fold it. But as you are gathering it, make sure the last one is longer than the other. The one that will be at the up, we are going to cuff it. So the last one, let one be longer than the other one. One will be down and one will be inside. So you can see the way I do in this video. The upper one is longer than the one that is inside. So I'm arranging the strip to make sure everything is equal. They are on the same side, the same line. As in, one is not hiding inside. Anyone that is hiding inside, you bring it out. So just as if you are creating auto-gele pleats. That's what I'm trying to achieve in this plate. Then you fold it. As you are folding it, to be turning it because it's not straight. It has to be turned. Then you take your needle and thread to tack. But before tacking, we are going to leave like 2.5 inches at that upper part. That's where the other twist will pass through. So we leave like 2.5 inches. Then from that 2.5 that I leave, I start tacking. Make sure you tack from the middle, and you pick every strip one after the other. You tag them from the middle. They must be on the same line. One must not be higher than the other. It must be on the same line, and no one must be hiding. You pick everything step by step, and you pass your needle at the middle. So when you get to the last part, because I don't want the sewing also to show at the upper, I don't want it to show here, so I will not come out. I will just pinch the fabric inward, just the way you see me do here. I'll pinch the fabric inward, then I will return it back. You get what I'm doing? Then I will return it back again from like 1/4 of an inch or just small from where I come out. Then I will return it back because I'm going to sew it. You can see that I'm dragging out the thread. Is that thread I'm going to use to tie the two mouths together to make it firm. So you come out from almost like the same place, but a little bit different from the first place you enter. So you can see now. Then you bring it out, then you tack it. You don't tack once, so you tack like 2 to 3 to 4 times so that your sewing will not lose. You tack it very, very well. Very, very well. So we are going to do this step for like, you can sew it like 3 or 4 places. In this video, I sew it in 4 places. It's because after that first one that I tacked, I measured like 2 inches. Then I tack another one. Then I tack like 4 or 3. I think I tack like 4 or 3 in this video. But if you want to tack everything, you can. But just make sure that your needle is not showing at the upper part. You want the upper part to be neat, and make sure you are tacking from the middle. Everything must be at the middle, not the up, not the down, at the middle. And remember the upper part, don't allow your threads to show. Just pinch the fabric inward. You pinch the fabric just the way you see me do in this video. That I pinch it upward this way, at the middle also, at the middle of the fabric. That is why I pinch in upward, and I went back inside. Just the way I'm doing in this video. Then after that word, I will tack like 2 or 1 more places before tacking the last part, which will be by the last ending at the down part. the other one off camera. So here it is. I have tacked it. Then that is the 2 inches that I leave. You can see I have tacked it. So for our twist, this material is for our twist. The measurement is 6 inches width. Then the length is 37 inches for the length. 37 inches for the length. 6 inches width and 37 inches. Same thing with the fiber. This is fiber. This fiber is 6 inches for the width, 35 inches for the length. I leave 2 inches because of sewing. So 35 inches for the length, 6 inches for the width. So now I'm going to sew it and put the fiber inside. So here I finished sewing and put the fiber inside. So I'm not passing the strip. I'm passing it in from that 2 inches that we left earlier. I'm passing it through just the way you see me do. Then you get someone to hold it for you, because you are going to twist that one that I'm passing out. You are going to twist it, arrange it very well. Then you get someone that will help you to hold that part. Then you twist it just the way you see me do it, that I'm twisting it. You twist it to make it firm. Twist it as firm as you want it to be. So after twisting it to your preference, then you sew the twist together, the two ends, you sew it together. You can tack it with your needle and thread. I decided to sew it together here to hold it firm so that the twist will not loose. So this is it. This is what it's looking like. So now for our, this is for the handle. The width is 6 inches width and 9 inches length. So you just fold it into two. You sew the down part, you sew the side and leave the upper part open. You can tuck in just the way you see me doing this video. Tuck in the upper part a bit to make it neat. Do the same thing for the two. So here I've tacked one of the handle, so I will tack this second one on camera. You just like the way we fix handles to autogele. That's just it. It's very simple thing to do. Just put your fabric inside this. I don't know, my camera was not in this direction in this video. I'm so sorry, just bear with me. If you have watched to this point, kindly make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe, share my video, like, leave a comment. I put a link in the description box below where I create a WhatsApp group for you guys, where you can join. It's for free. You can just send any design you want me to do that I've not made on this channel. Just send it to me, then I will make it. So the next step now is to put our turban, to put the pleat and the twist on our turban. So here I'm trying to explain that when you want to tack, you know this thing is 10 now because it's 5 I did, and when I fold it, it will come 10. So you tack to reach your 6th strip before you go down back. You don't just tack like 2 or 3. You tack it up. I'm just using pin to hold the plate that I'm going to tack on the turban. So you tack it up to the 6th place, then you come back. So you tack those 3 in those 3 places. Same thing with the twist. When you are tacking the twist, make sure your needle or your thread rather is not showing. Just tack it in like 3 to 4 places too, and you are good to go. You know, it's not a difficult thing to tack. If you watch a lot of my videos on how I make my autogele, you should know how to tack by now. There is no rules for tacking. Just tack it and make sure it's firm and neat and your thread are not showing outside. So that is what I did for this part. I just tacked everything to my preference and make sure it's well tacked and the thread are aiding, is not showing. That is all I did for this part. So here is the finished look. After I finish, I just embellish it with this embellishment that I have at home. This is the back view. You can see how beautiful and neat it is. You cannot even see any thread, and this is the front view. So if you have watched to this point, like I said earlier, kindly make sure you subscribe, you like and you share. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.